Okay. So we got Kabuki face paint and Izuchi tail hairstyle. We'll have to look at that. Okay, so here we are in Monster Hunter Rise, the game I've been waiting for pretty much a year now. I'm pretty excited to play this. I did play the demo a bit, so I do have a good feel for the controls. So let's just hop right into it. Now loading. Yeah, I'll be cutting out a lot of the loading screens, but for now, we're in character creation, which I am going to skip through for the most part, and just show you what I come up with at the end. And, real quick, I'm going to show off the Suchi hairstyle. This is what you get for pre-ordering, or it's from the DLC. I'm unsure. I did get the Deluxe Edition, so this might be what comes with that. Not 100%, but you know, it's a good hairstyle. Not as good as this one, though. Anyways. And this is also the face paint you get with the DLC or thing. It's just, I think it's called the Kamugi or something. Anyways, it's kind of nice. I don't remember its name, so I'll just put that in the thing. So these are the settings for my character. If you guys want to copy them, then by all means. He's just going to be my guy, you know? Let's confirm him. Enter a rough name. Information will be visible to many players. Okay, cool. His name will be Ice. You'll see why I'm naming him Ice in just a bit. So here we go. We get the edit the dog. I will show off anything custom about the dog I can do. Should be able to do something since I got the pre-order. Anyways, we'll worry about that later. And this is our dog setting, or Palamut as they are called in the game. If you want to copy them down, by all means. And let's give him a name. This dog's name will be Syrup. Unless I misspelled it. If the name is misspelled, then so be it. But for now, I will call him Syrup for the rest of the playthrough. And with our Palico, we can pick different types of a assistant. So we've got Healer, a support type that focuses on healing moves. Uses healing to keep hunters in tip-top fighting shape. Assist, a support type that's ready to assist, places traps to weaken monsters, and set up advantageous situations. The Fight, a support type that focuses on combat, can become furious, boosting its own attack and making it a fantastic fighting furball. Bombardier, I don't know why I mispronounced that, a support type with a penchant for blowing things up. Has high explosive power and can handle large bombs. And Gathering, a support type that can sniff out valuables. Highly suited to pilfering items and collecting quality material. I don't know if we can change this mid-game, so we'll keep it on Healer since our Palamut is not a healer. And these are our settings we have. If you want to copy them, by all means. Anyways, let's go into this and give it a name. This will be Maple. And let's go right into it. Do some nice stretches. Get into the game. Palico sets allows you to perform a variety of poses. Multiplayer can join lobbies. Multiplayer. communication with buddies. We might do some multiplayer later on in this series, but for the very beginning, it's pure single player.
Dear, looks like we've been caught in the act, Minoto.
Quite disappointing, Hinoa.
I really don't see how anyone could have noticed us.
It was a perfect display of stealth.
That's why we expect great things of you. You're always razor sharp.
Well then, I guess we still have a lot of training left to do.
What? You don't want us sneaking in? Oh, come on. This is Kimura. We're all practically family here.
Besides, Elder Fugen is looking for you.
So go get ready. Can't keep him waiting. Shall we go?
Thank you. Come again.
Oh!
Elder Fugen, we did like you asked.
Oh! Hinoa. Minoto. Thank you. I just got an important letter. It looks like we've got a rampage on our hands.
So it's finally beginning.
It's been 50 years since the last calamity. But I remember like it was yesterday.
A huge pack of monsters in a giant stampede. They attack the village in a frenzied rage. Nobody knows why this happens, but it came close to wiping out our village last time.
I think it's time. We paid a visit to the stronghold. We have to protect the village.
There's nothing to worry about, Elder Fugen. All of us, everyone in Kimura, we've all been training for this moment for our entire lives.
Hinoa, we should start preparations right away.
Now that's what I like to hear.
That's right, laugh away your worries. Anyways, now Ice, rampage and all aside, I've got news for you.
Great job.
Got a message from the guild this morning. Says that you are now a certified hunter. You're really living now, Squirt. Well, I guess I shouldn't call you that now you're certified. But don't think it'll stop me. Bwahahaha.
Elder.
Sorry to interrupt, Elder Fugen.
Yep.
I've informed the village of the coming rampage like you asked. Ah, yes, thank you.
Congratulations.
By the way, Ice, I overheard the good news. You're finally an official hunter? Wow, congratulations. All you need to do now is register with the guild so you can start accepting all those quests. To do that, you need to speak with Master Hojo in the Gathering Hub. But that can wait. First, we go shopping. You'll be needing the help of other villagers if you want to succeed out in the field.
Yep.
So, follow me.
Start there.
Now, where would we start? Ah, of course. The Marketeer of Mystery. Kaguro the Merchant. So we can move around and hit R1 to dash. Which is nice. We got Syrup, which we can ride already. And, you know, my favorite thing about this game is doggy drifting, but we cannot do that right now. We can also fly. Anyways, so we speak to Kurgo the Merchant. Kurgaro.
Welcome to my shop.
Greetings, Master Ice. I was just informed that you have been accepted into the guild. Facilitations? Here you will find restoratives, cures, and other such items to aid you on your hunts. I often diversify my stock and provide special offers for hunters, too. I think you'll find them most agreeable. Kaguro sometimes offers items at half price, and that's when you can pick up some real bargains. I always hold off on buying what I want until the sale, and when it's on, I swoop in like a Rathian on the trail. I have often sensed Lady Hinoa's sharp gaze upon my back. Now, I know why. Anyway, Kaguro, about those items I asked you to set aside for me. Of course. I'll have them packaged and sent to you at your convenience. Then that's a wrap. Let's see, where should we go next? Steadfast as steel, Master Hamon, the blacksmith. It'd be nice to pay him a visit. So, L1, we can move camera around. Nope. I do not know what that was for. Oh, L1 to reset camera, R1 to control. Let's quickly see what he's got on the market. Okay, we can't go on the market. Darn it! Okay, Smithy, Hamon.
What is it?
Hinoa, what is it? You can see I'm busy here, preparing for the rampage. Now, Master Hamon, this time I've come to tell you the good news. Ice has been accepted into the Hunters Guild. The village now has a resident hunter we can all count on. Isn't that great? I see. Well then, Ice, allow me to congratulate you. The equipment we forge here is what makes a hunter, in part, and can make or break a hunter. It's what represents our village, too. A hunter who can't wield Tatara steel isn't fit to fly the banner of Kamura. You'll find whatever you need here. As for crafting and refining gear, well, we can talk about that later. Oh, since we're here, that reminds me. You can hire buddies at the Buddy Plaza up ahead. And Master Hamon's grandson, Iori, manages the place. Why don't you go talk to him later? Capering around with felines and canines makes me wonder where I went wrong. Really, I think buddy handling is quite a noble profession, personally. Anyway, Master Hamon, I was wondering if my order was ready yet. It is. One of my apprentices will deliver it to you later.
Last but not least,
Okay, just one more stop and we're done. Let's see. Sweeter than sweet dango. It's got to be Yomugi's. Yomugi's Chef's Tea Shop. And this is where we can kind of start wire dashing. Now we can do X and A and all of those things in order to do different types of dashes. So X pulls us up like that and A pulls us forward. Now if you kind of got it pointed up, you do different things. Now if you hit L2 in, or I guess RZ, you get to go where you're pointing. Anyways, so this is Yomogi the chef. Oh, Ice! Hey, I heard the good news. You're a certified hunter now. Recognized by the guild and everything. Congrats! Before you head out on a hunt, make sure you stop by and eat some bunny dango. You'll never taste anything yummier in your life, and they'll get your juices flowing for a hunt. Yomogi's bunny dango really are yummy. So yummy, in fact, I can't stop eating them on the job. Oh, just thinking about them gets me all excited and... Ahem, Yomogi. The usual, please, and thank you. Of course, Hinoa. One super duper mega dango order coming right up. Ice, I had a great time on our shopping trip. Thanks for accompanying me. I had the things I ordered from Master Hamon in Kagero delivered to your item box. Surprise! It's just a little something from me to celebrate you becoming a hunter. Come back when you're done with your registration thingy, okay? Huh? What about the bunny dango? Sorry, those are all mine. I'd sure, but a girl's gotta eat. Hey, you should equip a weapon already. I want to see what you look like in your full hunter getup. Great idea. How about you try on the longsword I just got you? I don't want you to lose. Get that off. I don't want a longsword. So cool. That gear really suits you, Ice. You must feel a ton braver now, right? Ride that high over to the gathering hub and get yourself registered as a hunter. Once you talk to Master Hojo and get registered, you can start going out on real live hunts as a real live hunter of Komura. Exciting! I have to wait here for my orders, so off you go. I'll be in my usual spot. Come see me when you're done. I don't know where your usual spot is. Anyways, I don't want to use a longsword first. I can't use anything but longsword. Okay, well... that's a bit of a problem. I will explain the weapons in a minute.
Oh. Pardon me. This is Master Hojo.
Well, hello there, Ice. You sure took forever to get here. I thought I was gonna croak. You are probably well aware that I, Hojo, am Guildmaster of this exceptional gathering hub. What's that? Your guild registration? Ah, yes. Well, I was getting to it before you interrupted me. Had you let me finish, I would have told you that we were no longer do things that way. That we no longer do things that way. Get with it, young hunter. Jo ho ho ho. No test to take or papers to stamp. Just my okay and you're on your way. And with that, you are now officially a hunter. And not just any hunter. No, a hunter of Komura Village. Accept a quest from my dearest Minato and go hunt some monsters. Jo ho ho. About that, as much as I'd like to, I have to get this report about the rampage ready for the guild. I'm terribly sorry, but could you talk to Hinoa first so she can explain quest to you? Yo, Ace! I just overheard the gnarly news. Awesome! Before you run off to see Hinoa, pop over here for a sec. I gotta check you out in your new threads. Okay, Itachi. What's up, Itachi?
Good to see you.
Looking good, Ace. Congrats on becoming a hunter. All that hard work finally paid off. I'm really happy for you. Oh, and before I forget, I gotta tell you about the action bar. The action bar lets you pull off all sorts of actions without opening any menus. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. Let's try it out. Select camera from the action button and snap a picture of me. Once you take my picture, let's see it. So yes, we have a little action bar and a camera at that. So I can just kind of do pictures without worry. And there you go, Itachi. A beautiful picture of you. Oh yeah, that's one handsome Devil Joe. Ha ha! Now that you've gotten acquainted with the action bar, I think it's quest time. But if you're still not confident in your abilities, you can hit me up the training hut area to sharpen them up. It's just a short boat ride from the Buddy Plaza where Lori and all his furry friends hang out. You can try your hand at all sorts of weapons and skills there. It's a great place to warm up before a big hunt. Alright, I'll quit holding you up. Hinoa's still waiting for you, isn't she? So yes, we get hunter info just in case we forget something, and I need to quickly change a setting that I do not wish to use in this game, which is under controls, and we want to change where is it? Just this to item bar and this to action bar. This way I hold down this button to do these ones, and just naturally I have my items on standby. It just makes things easier for me. And Hinoa, where the heck is Hinoa? Well, let's go look for her.
Hey, listen.
Oh yes, we can ride our Paloma just like I was talking about earlier. There she is. Yo, women. I mean Hinoa.
Bunny Dongo are a taste of heaven.
Oh, Ice! Already completed your hunt registrations? Great! I retrieved your Kahoot from Elder Fugen earlier. It's so cute. You're gonna love it. Kahoots, like buddies, will help you out during quests, but in their own little way. So I'm guessing Kahoots are creatures that are beloved throughout Komura. The village elder gave you a Kahoot to look at as a pet. If you call the Kahoot your action bar and the perch on your arm, if your symbol pops up, you have a Kahoot on your arm. Push it toward Kahoot. Maybe something will happen. This feature is unavailable in multiplayer. Oh! So this is kind of like the Pookie. We can get items. Well, how about you give your new feathery friend a name? Come here. Aww. So our Kahoot's name will be Puck. And together we make Team Canada. Anyway, since my sister is swamped at the moment, I'll go ahead and give you the quest rundown instead. Now that you're a hunter, you'll be in charge of completing the quests that me and Minato have in our quest lists. Some of these quests, called key quests, have been specially posted by the Hunters Guild. So if you make a point of completing key quests, the Hunters Guild will take notes. Oh, and one last thing. Here, take this petalace Minato and I made. As you may be aware, petalaces are protective charms woven from a local plant called a sending sprig. Pollen carried by spirit birds will enhance your petalace, strengthening your abilities. Treat it with care. So now we get little pets or birds called nature thingies to help us. Oh, I think Minato should be wrapping up her report around now, and I need to get back to work myself. Once you're ready, you can start taking quests from either of us. Hold on. You can't go racing off before my introduction. Ice, meow-lo. Meow-lo. And congrats on becoming a hunter. Senri. If you ever find yourself taking a hub quest, then I, Senri the mailman, have quite the important info for you. You'll need to go through me to meet up with fellow hunters. Make sure to stop by. Giggle. Well, I think that about wraps everything up. Time to start monster hunting. And download added-on content. Kamuri layered armor. Fur cat costume. Fish collar palico. Retriever costume. Shuriken collar. And the jump jester. And the samurai pose set. We also got item pack, demo player bonus, novice talisman. So, before we go on a hunt, let's quickly show off the weapons. The bow, a weapon built for ranged attacks, affords high mobility, fires arc shots to cover for allies or power shots that hit hard. Coating can be applied to inflict status effects. Soakbind attacks, Herculean draw. Surge forward in a designated direction. Your attack is also empowered for a short time. Focus shot, dodge while crouching. While crouching, your stamina rapidly regenerates. If timed right, you can nullify a monster's attack while evading. You can also use the left stick to change the direction in which you evade. Aerial aim can be switched out with focus shot. An action for firing arrows by jumping straight up with a Wirebug. Particularly damaging shots can be fired from midair. A close range attack using an arrow can also be aimed directly underneath you. The Charge Blade, a weapon that is both sword and axe. Charge it up in sword mode, then combine sword and shield into an axe, and then unleash the energy as a devastating attack. Soakbind attacks, Morphing Advance. Uses a Wirebug to launch you forward while your Charge Blade switches to axe form. While in motion, monsters' attacks won't knock you back or stun you. Can be chained into a variety of attacks after moving. Counter Peak Performance. Ready your shield while stretching silk to the ground. Being hit while your shield is readied will fill your files to maximum. Axe Hopper can be switched out with Counter Peak Performance. Slam the axe overhead using recoil and iron silk to propel you up into the air. While going upwards, you can unleash a powerful elemental discharge. Dual Blades. Blades that deliver an onslaught of slices in rapid succession. Activate Demon Mode to dance deadly rings around your foes in exchange for stamina. Soakbind attacks. Shrouded Vault. Hurls you forward in a designated direction. Getting hit while in motion triggers a spinning attack. Piercing Bind. Pierces a target with a kunai that detonates after a certain amount of time. Landing further hits where the kunai is lodged racks up extra damage that scales with each hit. Tower Vault can be switched out with Piercing Bind. Launches a Wirebug upwards and you with it. This action does not do any damage, but allows you to move through the air in most cases, even with your weapon drawn. The Great Sword. This massive blade cleaves in a wide arc with terrifying might. Can even be used to guard in a pinch. The power of a full charged slash is overwhelming. Skillbind attacks. Or Soakbind, sorry. Power Sheath. A quick forwards maneuver performed as you sheath your weapon. Boost your attack power for a short period of time. Hunting Edge. A forward leaping attack. After landing a hit, you can follow up with a powerful charged slash or charged bludgeoning thrust in mid-air. Adamant Charged Slash can be switched out with Hunting Edge. A technique using a Wirebug to dash forward and deliver a strong charged slash. Also allows you to withstand knockdown attacks by hardening your body as you dash forth. The Gun Lance, a sturdy lance affixed with a cannon. Pressure your prey with a bevy of bombardments and land a super powerful hit at just the right time. Silkbind attacks. Guard Edge. A well-timed guard regenerates your weapon's sharpness. Can be followed up with various attacks. Hail Cutter. Perform a rising slash and then an overhead smash. Each usage reduces the cooldown time for Wyvern's fire. Ground Splitter. Can be switched out with Hail Cutter. Use Wirebug to move forward and jump into a vigorous upward slash. Scraping the gun lance on the ground heats up the barrel, temporarily increasing the damage dealt by shells, wyvern shots, and wyvern fire. The Hammer, a blunt force weapon that hits hard yet doesn't hamper mobility. A smack to the head may stun enemies, has powerful charge attacks, and a variety of maneuvers. Silkbind attacks. Impact Crater. Jump straight up and dish out a devastating rising attack that also hits multiple times on the way down. Silkbind Spinning Bludgeon. Unleashes a spinning attack that deals multiple hits while leaping forward. You can perform this attack from a charged state or hold down the charge button when the move starts to charge it up and let it rip anytime you want by releasing the button. Dash Breaker can be switched out with Silk Spinning Bludgeon, an attack performed by rushing forward with the help of a Wirebug. Any enemy attack damage is negated while launching forward. The Heavy Bowgun, a powerful ranged weapon as heavy on firepower as it is in the hand. Can be loaded with Wyvern Heart or Wyvern Snipe ammo depending on the situation. Silkbind attacks. Free Silkbind Glide. Push the stick to control the direction you go in. Press a corresponding button to perform a close range attack or quickly sheath your weapon. Counter Shot. Stretch out a web of silk and take a stance to temporarily prepare for a powerful counterattack. The attack is activated if you get hit while in this stance. Counter Charger can be switched out with Counter Shot. A parrying skill using Wirebugs absorbs an attack from a monster without taking any damage. Will shorten the amount of time needed for a charged shot. The Hunting Horn, a blunt weapon that allows you to buff your hunting party by performing melodies. Gather notes of a single color for a steady boost or combine 3 to gain all effects. Silkbind attacks. Slide Beat. Uses a Wirebug to propel you forward into a spinning attack. The final performance grants a status boost and you'll be invulnerable to knockback effects while moving forward. Earthshaker, an attack that drives an iron silk bound blade into the target like a stake. The vibrations of the weapon's sonic blast explode inside the target. Bead of Resonance can be switched out with Earthshaker. Places a Wirebug cocoon on the ground. If the same hunter generates some melody effects, the effect also appears around the cocoon, as does a sonic wave that damages monsters near it. Insect Glaive. Command insects called Kinsects to absorb essences from your prey and buff yourself. Float into the air, kick your foes, and attack from all angles while airborne. Silkbind attacks. Silkbind Fault. A leaping attack that spins forwards, following up with a jumping slash, a jumping advance slash, or even a mid-air evade. Recall Kinsect. Cause your Kinsect while dodging. As it returns, it will perform spinning attacks that scatter healing extracts. Its stamina will fully recover once it gets back to its master. Diving Wyvern can be switched out with Recall Kinsect, a devastating dive attack that uses a Wirebug to pull you downwards with great force. The attack has a small damage radius, but that means the damage is highly focused. The Lance, a highly defensive weapon whose sturdy shield can withstand fierce attacks while preserving mobility when guarding. Great for counterattacks and sharp combos. Silkbind attacks. Twin Vine. Jabs a kunai into the target to get its attention. Pressing the corresponding buttons while the kunai is still lodged into the target will launch you towards it while guarding. Anchor Rage. Attacks absorbed while your shield is up temporarily boost your attack power. The strength of the boost depends on the power of the attack absorbed. Spiral Thrust can be switched out with Anchor Rage, a lightning fast 2-step maneuver to reposition and counterattack. This attack uses your shield to parry, then uses a Wirebug to send you thrusting forward. Use it to confuse your target and unleash a wave of strikes. The Light Bowgun, a weapon that excels in long-range combat, fulfills a variety of roles from rapid-fire bombarding to inflicting status ailments based on the ammo type. Silkbind attacks. Silkbind glide. Surge forward at lightning fast speed. Pressing the corresponding button while moving unleashes a powerful close range severing attack. Fanning Fault uses a Wirebug to vault you forwards. Press the corresponding button to fire, to reload, or to fire a Wyvern Blast directly below you, which will stick to the monster's hide. Fanning Maneuver can be switched out with Fanning Fault, a maneuver using a Wirebug and centrifugal force to quickly flank left or right. Also temporarily ups attack power. Shots can be fired while in motion. The Weeb Sword, a sharp weapon that charges up the spirit gauge as you cut into your prey, and can also unleash powerful spirit blade attacks. Also allows for technical dodge and counter combat. Silkbind attacks. Serene Pose. Taking a hit while your weapon is at the ready will swiftly lead into a counter attack. Soaring Kick. Uses a Wirebug to launch you into a jump attack that, if connects, will trigger a plunging thrust. Leading the thrust autofills your spirit gauge for a short period of time. Press the corresponding button after landing the attack to perform a Spirit Helm Breaker at the cost of 1 level of spirit gauge. Silkbind Sakura Slash. Can be switched out with Soaring Kick, a whirlwind-like attack, dashing and slashing past the target with a Wirebug. The hit causes multiple lacerations over time, inducing additional damage. The hit raises the spirit gauge by 1. The Switch Axe switches between axe mode for fluid mobility and hefty single hits, and sword mode for quicker strikes. Files effects activated by the sword persist in axe form. Silkbind attacks. Switch Charger. Uses a Wirebug to launch you forward quickly, regenerating your switch gauge. In addition, the switch gauge won't decrease for a short period of time. Invincible Gambit, a forward-moving spinning attack, forfeits the users, making them immune to flinching or knockback by even the fiercest of attacks. Soaring Wyvern Blade can be switched out with Invincible Gambit. Used as a Wirebug to fly up while slashing, ending with a forward slash from midair. If the forward slash is successful, the weapon's activation gauge fills up. A large explosion goes off where it connected. The Sword and Shield, a blade that allows you to attack quickly and up close while evading most incoming blows. Comes with a shield that can guard and bludgeon too. Silkbind attacks. Falling Shadow. A forward leaping attack. A successful hit will lead into a scaling slash. After that, you can follow up with a falling bash in midair. Windmill. Use Iron Silk to swing your blade around. Its initial swing nullifies any monster's attack. Metsu Shoryukeki. Can be switched out with Windmill, a jumping Wirebug attack that uses your shield to uppercut your target. At the beginning of the attack, there is a moment where you can perform a guard. A well-timed counter can further add to the damage dealt. Now, the weapon we are going to be starting with, unlike in Monster Hunter World where I still haven't managed to go through all the weapons, we're going through them all at the start. So Heavy Bowgun will be our first used weapon since I am not good with anything else. We also got this hunting lace. Come here. Equipment display. Interesting. And appearance settings should change appearance, manage items, transfer items. Let's quickly take some of these, We aren't going to be using too many of the items that we got at from our little special thing, but you know. Do we want to go right on a quest? Yeah, why not?
How about this weather?
Well, hello there, Ice. Ready to get into some quests? Well, you have great timing because a great quest just came in for you. Master Tushi has called for you Looks like it's time for some basic training. He was so pumped up about being a real instructor, he kept going on about being ready to thrash. And it seems Elder Fugen may have had a hand in it as well. I was told to keep that part a secret. I suspect that they've been racking their brains to think of a way to help your hunting career. How sweet. I've added Utushi's request to the quest list. Accept it whenever you're ready, but make sure you are ready first, okay? When you are ready, just head through the quest gate to begin. Now let's dive into the quest list.
I have a special quest for you.
So these are our quest lists. We've got chit chat. Well, so let's get started on basic training. Okay, so that's just talking. We've got optional quests, which are just basic quests. We'll be doing all optional quests as well, but we'll focus on urgent quests at the start. So this is just a basic quest. Summary. Yo, Ace, hunter's never too good to go over the basics. That's why I've got a quest for you, where you'll revisit all the hunting fundamentals. I'll be waiting for you at Sunshine Ruins. See you there. Let's accept the quest.
Don't forget to eat.
And just like they said, we can eat over here, which I'm not going to actually eat for this hunt. It didn't even give me the option, so that kind of helps me a bit. And we'll be going over there in the future, but not today. And let's depart. Rapidly waiting for the effects to wear off. How do you get rid of Ice Blight? Yeah, bruh, just wait for it to go away. Camera types, focus camera, target camera, map.
These halls of worship, once so bustling, now home to monsters, stalking and rustling. Hunters beware. Not wait, but despair.
I don't like that. There's probably an Elder Dragon here. Yo, Ace, what's up? Accepted my quest, huh? Nice. Come over here and we'll get started. You know what? I'm not going to walk. We can run up walls. It's a cool thing. So this is our weapon. We do not have... We do not have many of our special attacks. Like the jump bug yet. Oh, we do now, apparently. I thought we didn't have them at the start. Oh well. But we got that one. And with this weapon's just heavy. A very heavy weapon. Anyways, let's get into this. Master Utushi.
Good to see you.
Congrats again on making Hunter. A whole new life awaits you. Haha, I can see in your eyes that you're ready to thrash, but let's do a little quest refresher first. Cool? Let's start with our camp here. This is your tent here. You can change your equipment and weapons or organize your items. If you want to bail on your current loadout, you're free to switch out your gear inside. That over there is the supply box. It's full of useful items that will aid you during your quest. And everything in there is provided by the guild, so feel free to take and use whatever you want. And that's it for the camp. Let's move on to the next part. I'll meet you down by the river past the ledge. If you want to get lost, just look for my icon. Oh, okay, cool. I don't have my pets with me. You what, mate? Taking my pets away, are ya? So our map will be filling out throughout time, which is nice. We gotta hit Y to sheath our weapon. Enter this. Eat meal. Okay. So yeah. It's just a tent. And we got items over here. I don't know if they have any items for this quest. Yes, they do. Just to show things off. So you just take them and then go about your day. And death.
Let's do this.
Bop.
Ready to thrash?
Hey, up here. Alright, let's talk wirebugs. These bodacious bugs are a must in any hunt. Use them right and you'll be able to zip around to pretty much anywhere. you want to go. Even on top of this boulder. Give it a shot. I'm going miss. So yes, Wirebugs can be used for attacks called Silk Binds, which I was talking about earlier, or Wire Dash or Wire Falls. They recover over time, and by capturing one, you can increase the gauge by 1. Hold CR to move, just like I was saying earlier. Anyways, let's go right on up here and jump backwards. Hey, look at that! You're a natural. Next, let's talk buddies. Today I brought my Palico and Palamut, Flash and Rumble with me. They'll be lending you a paw for this part of the training. First, try mounting Rumble, my Palamut. Palamuts are swift as the wind, so if a monster gives you the slip, hop on your barking buddy. Alright, I'll be waiting for you up the trail. Meet me up there. So yes, we can ride our Palamut. We can even like drift. I'll show you what they do. If you want to know the controls, I just did kind of go through them. But yeah, this is what I mean by Palamut's drifting. And then after a drift, you speed up, you can jump, and you can attack on them. You can also jump off, but we don't really need to do that. I could be picking up Endemic Life, but I am kind of lazy. We do want Dung though, since we will be using that to make Dung Bombs, which makes monsters run away from me.
Hanging in there?
Hey, check out this yellow spirit bird.
Right.
If you touch one, its pollen will enhance that good luck charm you're wearing, your petalace. When that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounding your petalace boosts your stats. Since this little guy is yellow, it'll increase your stamina. Similarly, spirit birds of other colors will boost other stats. Pretty gnarly if you ask me. The effect is only active during the current quest, but you can be sure as shurikens that they are worth using. Oh, and that's a cloth moth over there, or cloth fly over there. Cloth flies are one of many creatures that you'll come across out in the field. We call these little guys Endemic Life. The powder these floaty friends spread can boost your defense. Hold up. There's a lot of other Endemic Life out there that can boost your hunts in different ways. Have a look around for other Endemic Life and then play around with them to see what kind of effects they have. Okay, just a little bit more. Follow me a bit. So yes, we can get different buffs from these little helpers. They are permanent buffs during the hunt, apparently, according to this. These include permabuffs and hunting helpers. Okay, so not all of them are permabuffs, but you just walk into them and you gain their reward. These ones you gotta hit A on or attack in order to activate. These flash flies are also an Endemic Life that will blind a monster. Very helpful. Oh, let's just take these. Permanently increase stamina.
Sup, Ace?
Right on, Ace. Got the hang of riding Palamuts already. They're super helpful buddies, especially when you need to cover a lot of ground. And you can even tell them to attack while you're riding them. But their attacks won't be as strong as yours. Or will they? So when you're ready to get down to business, it's best to dismount. Oh look, so we got ourselves some monsters nearby. How are your health and stamina looking? Be sure to keep tabs on your status while out in the field. When you're ready, let's head up this way. It's time to really get this show on the road. So yes, we have a health gauge, a stamina gauge, you know, they go up. And we want them to go up. He just appeared out of nowhere. Gnarly, a pack of Izuchi. Alright, there's 3 of them. Go take them out for me. Don't hold back just because they're small now. They can be skillful and ruthless. Just remember your training and you'll be golden. Now ready your weapon, nice and steady, and take them down one attack at a time. So, I'm going to show you guys something kind of cool you can do with this weapon that we've got here. We're going to equip the Wyvern Shot. And I don't feel like that's going to hit, so we're just going to move a bit. This weapon's so slow. And that was a waste of a shot, but you know, it killed that one, I think. Can we use our, Yes, we can.
That's my
Boop.
ace.
That's another. And I can't get a clear shot because he's moving around. We are a little out of range since ranged weapons have what I call the golden spot. I'll show you that when we get a chance. Sweet, awesome job there, Ace. Oh, and don't forget to carve the harvest materials from monsters. They can be used for upgrades at the smithy. When you're done carving, come see me. So yes, we do want to carve our weapons. And we also don't have max food. If we eat a ration, it will be good, but easy rations are free for the hunt. Let's take 2 of them, just so we're good. The reason our max stamina went down was because I was rolling so much during that little fight. The more you roll or the more you use stamina, the less you have. Or the quicker you tire, I guess, is kind of what the game's going for. And we're just going quickly reload. And come on, shoot the weapon. There we go. And let's just head over here. Heyo.
Hey, hero.
Just as I expected, my star pupil. That was an incredible hunt. If there's something you think you could have done better, don't worry. After all, you're just getting started. Now then, let's head back to camp, and it looks like we're kind of far away from it. But no big deal, you fast travel and you'll be back at camp in no time. I'm gonna go ahead, see you there. So we open our map by holding the button, and then we fast travel by clicking A on the main camp. And we go right up. The dog digs underground, so we don't gotta worry about losing him. The cat, I got no clue. The cat also digs, okay. Anyways,
If it isn't Kimura,
congratulations, you've completed this basic training quest. I'm now proud to send you out into the field as a full-fledged hunter. You've learned well, but keep in mind, Elder Fugen and I expect much from you. If you ever feel like going over your basic training again, all you need to do is accept this quest from Hinoa. I'd be happy to guide you through it again. And with that, we complete our first quest. We also have this little bug over here. If you use him, you go really high up in the air. He's very helpful. And like I was saying, out of the air, you can hit B or dodge again, and it gives you a little jump. Oh no, his dog lost an eyeball. I mean, what? Dogs don't get hurt. Dogs never get hurt. It's impossible for a dog to get hurt. And these are the rewards we get for it. So if you ever want to just grind basic rewards, you can do that. These are the money and Kimura points. You've unlocked something new, a cutscene in your gallery. Kimura Amulet. Obtained an item. Well, Ice, I see you Tushi's little quest was no match for ya. Ha! I expected nothing less. What you learned today is the very essence of hunting. Wherever the hunt takes you, those lessons will always hold true. Now, Hinoa should have some 1-star quests ready for you. Well, get to it, and I'm happy to hunt. Or, happy hunting. I've got the hiccups, okay? Don't blame me. Words are difficult. And with that, we're going to end the first episode. In tomorrow's video, we'll actually be taking on quests, and we will use a heavy bowgun again, despite my hate for the weapon. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video at all, why not consider subscribing to my channel to stay tuned for the future videos, and click the like button. It really helps my channel out, and it kind of just shows that you enjoy this stuff. I'm Yonsis, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.